Howdy, it's Cowboy Roy Rogers doing a little equipment maintenance here on this antique 1949 Oliver 88 Standard of mine. This had an aftermarket 3-point lift put on it that was kind of jury-rigged on there, but kind of done pretty good. But drilling post holes and getting the auger seized up, as I showed last summer, I guess, and having to put a big pipe wrench on the PTO shaft coming off of the power takeoff on the U-joint of it to turn the thing backwards to back the auger upwards out of the ground when it would get stuck against an old rotten post in the ground beneath this new truck bay of old used material. Only thing new is the screws and the real welding rods used to do it. Anyway, I got tired of having to do it by hand, so I tried to wiggle the thing by rocking the tractor back and forth a few times. Please don't do a foolish stunt like I did. That didn't work out too good. All I did is create extra work. There's other parts of the original mounting bracket somebody made. See, this here is the lift assembly that's supposed to be mounted through those 4 holes onto those 4 non-existent holes. Here's the 2 hydraulic cylinders that are 2-way cylinders, so I have down pressure for using a blade or a plow, or more importantly for punching post holes. I don't have to have a 8-foot long train rail hanging on the auger on the post hole driller assembly there, plus some 200-pound person hanging off the end of it or something just to get a hole in the ground. I just use the tractor hydraulics. Most don't have that, and that's a key reason why I purchased this tractor that wasn't fully operational. A good person fixed me up with aftermarket add-on belt-driven hydraulics. And here's the actual lift arms you put your attachments to, the bolts, the cylinder I use in place of the center link when I use an old front loader bucket on the rear, so I can actually keep the material in it and dump it out. Otherwise, if it's just use the center link, the higher you get, it starts dumping by itself. Anyway, I may show steps as this process goes. I'm going to have to remove all this. I'd removed here, had a file down because the rocking back and forth had beat the cotter pins against the shafts. Same thing on other positions. All these bolts are going to have to get removed. I'll leave the original drawbar on here if possible, if it'll just sit in place without falling down, so I can move the tractor. Don't know if I'm going to get all this finished today because I need steel. So it is what it is. Take care of your equipment best you can. That includes your transportation that you need to get yourself around, especially if you need to evacuate or something. Stay aware of everything around you. Follow the channels that I recommend to keep you aware. Throughout my other videos and posted in the community tab. Take care.